What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another session of Build Break and Fix, brought to you by the Raw Coders. And you might be observing that there's just one. That's me. Tori. So it's Tori's turn, and he is running a bit late, but he will hopefully eventually join us. So keep your hold on to your horses, because he will be coming here soon. All right. So let's get our respects and acknowledgement of the country and pay our respects to the elders of the past, present, and future. So here goes. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Fantastic, that's all done smoothly. And it's time to play our bit of background music. So which one shall we play? So I'm gonna choose a letter which would be D. So what's the closest D? Oh, there is actually a letter D, which is dance pop. So let's give that a shot. All right, there we go. So as you all know that our testing has the development stage has been done, at least for now, the core functionalities, and our internal testing has begun. So now what we're going to be doing that testing internally and see how many bugs we can find, because I'm sure there will be bugs, at least a few. And yeah, so let's get cracking with that. Hopefully Tori can come on very soon. All right, share my Ashley. Um, so I'm gonna share my VS Code by opening a terminal. There we go. So terminal comes here, and this would be, I'll zoom it up a bit. Actually, yes, I want to update my, oh my zeesh. Yeah, that is updated. All right, cool. So let's go into our front end, and from here we need to make sure our our S3 bucket just has to be in public, I guess. So yep, AWS account. That should bring us that one. No, actually, that's the wrong one. I need to go in the Raw Coders one. Actually, I will apply the passcode from here because this would be accurate. There we go, and it would ask me for my multi-factor authentication, which would be this one. That's it. Interesting. What happened here to Amazon sign in again? Seems we can't go in because it's not linked to the interesting stuff. Anyway, let's try and do it some other way. All right, here we go. So that has come up. Yep, I want to experience the new one. Let's check if there's anything in our S3. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So basically, what we need to do is make it public and then test it. How do we make it public? Do 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 do. Is he there? No, he's not there yet. Cool. Just checking if Tor is there or not. Seems he isn't. Oh, someone. Gagdev. Where's Gagdev's he is running a bit late. He texted me, but he said that he will he will jump in as soon as he can. So we wanna make our bucket public, which would happen from objects can be public, block all actions. It's not public, it must be public. Buckets can be public, so yeah, that's not public. So we need to basically go and make it public. Actions, make public. When public is enabled and not blocked, block access and anyone in the block can access the session applies to objects. Just add it to this one. Alright, cool, that's fine. We will make them public. And now try and access the bucket. Oh, right. I did a mistake. I forgot to send Tori the link. That's completely my fault. And now my WhatsApp is loading at the moment. I will stop sharing my screen and all right, so he has asked for the link, which I've just sent him. He'll be on any minute. And now my screen comes up. There we go. And yep. So the bucket has gone public, and now we can basically test it using the URL that it would have given us in properties, I believe so. Disable static website. Nope. We need to do that and enable the static hosting. Index.html. And that would do the magic for us. Actually, it's been a while that I've opened up. Oh, here we go. So I was looking for this URL, which is over here. That is brilliant. Cool. So, so this is coming up perfectly fine now. Or it should have been in there. Right, what's happening here?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hey ho, hey ho, hey
Hey
ho.
ho.
What
How are
is
you,
going
Zane?
on? I'm very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Nice to see you.
Good to see you as well. You
Sorry for
made it.
being a little bit behind. Yeah, mega line
That's
at the checkout.
at the bank
Mega.
withdrawing $1,000,000.
Oh, if only,
Or you
man.
mentioned a
That'd be
deposit.
nice. I
One
would
day,
say,
Tori,
here you
one day.
go. Here I am, a little bit late. Here you go.
There you go.
Hey, Gekdev, how you doing?
All right. Yeah. So yeah, good to have you as always. I'll just
Thank you.
so I don't know if you heard in the previous stream that as soon as we test, as soon as we stop testing our app, we put the S3 bucket to private
Okay.
because it will just keep messing, as in people we keep messing about, which we don't want at this stage.
Those pranksters.
Yeah, one of
Somebody.
one of them is just he seems like a really nice guy, but turns out he isn't. I know, Gekdom, I know.
Wait, what? I've been framed, man. I'm being framed. This is not fair. I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to
Anyway,
do with that whatsoever.
yeah, so moving on, what we have decided that when we are not
Unbelievable.
when we are not streaming, we would make the bucket private, and when we are, hopefully people can give us enough mercy that they don't do what they were doing yesterday. But yeah, so the internal testing has begun from yesterday, and I've made Dinesh the in charge of, of Jira. So
Oh, you're a master.
we would be as in logging the issues and everything and anyway, but it would be Finish's responsibility that if he wouldn't let us forget to use Jira to its full potential on our project scale. So that was a bit of a progress there, and uh, we already found one issue yesterday while testing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that one was that the notes when we are trying to get the board first, and then we are adding a note to the pre-existing notes, the fresh note isn't being saved. So
Oh,
that's
yeah. Yep.
yeah, so that's one of the issues. How we're gonna be moving forward is while we test it. So, for example, if I'm doing the hands-on testing, you have the Jira open on your side, and then once I tell you, okay, this is supposed to be happening in that way, and this is the problem, we can log that straight away.
Okay.
Does that make
That seems
sense?
like, yeah, that makes total sense. That issue, um, is that something new, or is that related to the other issue of the notes sometimes not saving?
Other issue. So this
Which,
was the old issue in which the update of the board functionality wasn't working properly, and that showed up again.
okay, but it's not every single time. It's sometimes, right?
It's every single time.
It's every single time now.
Yeah.
That's new then. That's not. That's different.
Okay. So
Because it was
previously,
definitely working before, yeah. But there was like maybe 9 out of 10 times or less, maybe when you saved, it
okay,
would not
interesting.
it would not save correctly. Like maybe it was the color,
Right.
maybe it was the
Okay.
position, maybe it was the actual text on a note or a couple notes or all of them. But most of the time it was working.
Okay. Yeah. Then if that's the case, then that is a brand new issue. I I'm not entirely sure if that's already logged in Jira. do you want to maybe check? And I'll
Sure.
share the app and we can do the testing together.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't get a chance to look at them today, but I saw that there was some Jira activity going on.
Yeah, because I told well, I don't tell anyone. I asked Tanesh if he could, as in, organize the Jira a bit because that's really out of date at the moment. There are many tasks that they're already done, but they haven't been updated. So the activity would have been from him.
Gotcha.
Mhm. All right, cool. So I would share my screen again, and we can take it from there. So basically, what I was doing, I was about to open this one in Scrambler, but seems like okay, interesting.
I don't know why suddenly you started sounding very robotic and choppy, but maybe it's me.
What?
The voice.
My voice?
Let me try rejoining the stream. Be right
Okay,
back. Maybe it's my end.
no problem. That's another bug. So if we just have that one, that takes us to index. Oh, right, I know what's happening there, because yeah, that needs to be changed in S3 because we are taking the home page as index page, which is not supposed to be happening. Hey ho.
That's weird. You still sound choppy. Something happened. And now I can't see you.
Maybe it's just my stammer.
Now your screen is dark.
Really?
Is it me? Huh. Now you're there.
How about now?
Yeah, you're there. I don't. Maybe it's. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me
I
okay?
can. I can. Yeah. Perfectly fine.
That's weird. The my Wi-Fi was being a little bit funny today, but I'm tethering and I hope that's not going to. I hope there's not another C cable issue. What about
All right.
GekDev? Is he still there? Can he hear us? Okay.
Yeah, I think he can because he's answering to your questions.
Yep.
Can you see him his chat?
That's weird. I can see him, but for some reason you're lagging. I can see myself move around just fine. You're frozen. And
Interesting.
then and then you sound like a robot.
Mm.
It's very
Interesting. No.
yeah,
How about now?
even better.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me
Joseph,
I'm gonna
can
pop
you see and hear me properly?
he said he can hear both of us clearly.
I didn't read that properly. That's
Um,
interesting.
let me go on to the app and see how that's going. Oh wow, there's like a concert going on too. They just turned it on.
Uh, yeah, I think I can hear some background noise. Yeah, I think I can hear some background.
Oh yeah, the app is working just fine.
Oh yeah.
What the heck? So is it StreamYard being weird? Now you seem good actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it's great.
All right. That's just tech for you, man. Just
Sorry.
tech. Okay. So where I was I was trying to figure out that why is index page loading when I load the URL. So I think why it's doing that is because I'm giving it a index.html as a homepage, which needs changing.
I think it. No, I think. Well, maybe I don't know if you changed things, but I think it's because we blew away CloudFront, and we need to hook
If
it
we
up again.
if we blew away CloudFront, this URL wouldn't work
That's weird. Then what
because
changed?
CloudFront is taking S3 on this URL.
Because before it was working great until we um, until we took it down.
Hang on a minute. Just want to try this. Edit block. No block. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try and change the home page to the other one.
Wow, they're really playing. They're having a full blown concert.
Damn, look at that.
You don't even need music for the stream. I don't know if you can hear it that clearly.
Not that clearly, no.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Interesting. Okay, and now, not this
6
one.
feet 7 9.
Where do we need to go? To change the page of the bucket. Where do we need to? Oh, here we go. There. So this one should probably be home.html. Let's see if that works. Voila! I told you that's the problem.
Oh, nice. Okay. Whew. Woo.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. What do we do now? Okay, so we can actually log in properly, right? So if we do test 5, 1, 2, 4, no. Actually, can you log in Jira that we need to make this compatible with the keyboard? As in, if we press tab, which wasn't working for Finish, and if you want to remove it, we can just press backspace, but that doesn't work at the moment.
Yeah, it was working before we. Well, it was. I think it mostly worked until was put it in a snippet.
Right.
Maybe I don't know. Log that you can't press tab and you can't delete.
Why
Okay.
did this get forbidden? It can't access it. Access denied.
That's what was happening to me last night because I was trying to go on the site. I was like, "Oh, the site's up again," and then I was getting 401 or whatever.
That's interesting. Let me.
I was like, "How are these guys on the page? I can't even get on the page."
That's really interesting. Let me just make sure that these all are public. Make public. Okay, and now try this. Access denied. So it's forbidden, which means they can't. It's not. It's not allowing it. Fail to edit. So nothing
The
has
tourists
failed
are
today.
slowly trickling back to Bali. I feel like I do notice a pretty Well, considering the last 2 years, I'd say it's probably the most significant jump in tourists over these last few weeks. But it's not much, although I heard in like closer to the airport it's busy again. I'm gonna miss these quiet days.
Yes. Download the book. Interesting. So it's a problem with the URL because the S3 direct URL works.
Does it have something to do with CloudFront redirects then?
I think so. Yeah, that must be the problem. Let's go and check out. So it's got that. Use overlay location. Origin. That's the origin there. Actually, Wi-Fi to edit. So that's that one. Original path, enable origin shield. Origin path optional. Yeah, they should be right. Scrambler frontend as free website app. Was it
No,
free to just this?
the behavior is gone. It got wiped.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Was it a behavior? Is that what it's called?
Are you talking to me, Tori?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, maybe I'm. I think I'm speaking too soon. You're getting called out for click. We're getting called out for click ops.
Default. So compress redirect HTTP to
Oh, it
HTTPS.
was
Yeah.
error pages. Yeah. Oh, that is still there. Okay, never mind.
Cache disabled. Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this.
Are you talking to me, Tori?
Yes, I am kind of talking and thinking out loud. I feel like something is
Okay.
missing.
Yeah, I feel too, but I'm just trying to figure out what is missing.
So,
Redirect.
where is the problem? What is the
Hang on.
problem you're having?
So 404 shows index.html.
Yeah. I don't remember how it was supposed to be honest. Darn, should have put it in the template.
Index.html. Actually, let me have a look at this. Say thing error. Oh, right. So basically, what you did was, because it was loading error page, you just utilize that concept to show index.html.
I honestly do not remember at all.
Right.
I
I've
do
been
not
there.
remember.
I've been there. Don't worry. Oh, hang on. Invalidations. Wow, how many invalidations has there been?
This is why you don't click ops. Yep.
Click hops, what? What's that?
He's saying this is why you don't go to the console and click to do the settings, you just put them in the CloudFormation template or
Yeah.
whatever you're using, whatever.
Absolutely agreed on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shoot. Maybe I can find it in my old notes.
Test. So it's not loading index.html.
Okay, so are you trying to go to the boards page?
Yes, after creating the board.
Because I think before what would happen is I think this should redirect you to board path. Let's mess around with this. I think it's board.
Yeah, it is doing that, as in redirecting me to the right path, but it's not finding the index.html at the moment.
Oh, that's interesting.
But if you do it with S3 URL, which is that one, it works absolutely brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4,
right.
and there you go.
What if we get rid of this? And do we need the index HTML? Forget. Maybe I have some notes.
How about if I get rid of the error page of index.html? But that shouldn't really make a difference.
Yeah, I don't think it should make a difference right now, but maybe.
Invalidations. Create invalidation. No. Don't need the invalidation. Geo restriction. It's happening in CloudFront. Use script letter.
Yeah, I think it is something in CloudFront.
Origin. So this is the origin, and it says enter your positive pen to the origin name for your request. No, don't need that. Add a header, don't need the header either. Connection attempts, no, don't need that. Behavior, default pen. So complex objects, redirect that one. Allow method types. Oh! It's only allowing HTTP method types get and head, but not
that's not good.
And delete.
Wait, what?
We need all of these, isn't it? Because we are posting it.
I honestly don't know. I wish I did, but I don't.
Try.
Is that a CORS issue?
No, it's not CORS issue. I'm just taking, say, a wild assumption, because at the moment what we're doing, we are posting our request, and CloudFront was set to only get request. So I'm thinking that.
GecDev said, "Don't say CORS. That's a dirty word around here."
Yeah, it is. He's right. Invalidation. Okay, I'm not creating validation. Do we do everything wildcard? Yeah. No, we can't do wildcard. How did we do it in here?
How did you deploy it?
I didn't. I just made S3 public. And
oh no, already... I mean, how did you fellas deploy to S3? How did you upload to S3?
By uploading all the... Yeah.
CLI?
Yeah.
is... No, that shouldn't be an issue. Did you try invalidating the cache?
That's exactly what I'm doing at the moment.
Okay, it looks like it was invalidated anyways yesterday.
Yeah, you might be right. They might just be the cache. CloudFront's cache.
Looks like not though, because it looks like it did get invalidated yesterday.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I looked at the old notes too that I wrote, and I think this is the right setup. That it gets 404 and redirected to index.html, which is the boards page, the board page.
Yeah.
So you use the query string like in there, the board name query string,
Yeah.
which is yeah. So I honestly, this looks fine. I don't know what the other issue is. Wait, did you manually invalidate the cache yesterday, or was this run by GitHub Actions?
Manually.
Yesterday too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ganesh did it.
Oh, okay.
So apparently in cache is in the one.
Darn. It's odd.
What can be the problem? So index is here. It's coming on 404, but we're getting 403, which is access denied.
Oh, we're getting a 403.
Mm-hmm. Can't be here anything. Error pages, geographic restrictions, invalidation. No, it's not.
Is somehow S3 denying
That's wrong.
CloudFront?
Now.
Like,
Okay.
are the S3 bucket permissions correct?
They should be, because if they weren't, the homepage wouldn't even load in the first place.
Huh.
Stack value, default encryption, configuration.
Yeah, I'm getting that 403, right.
Static website pocket.
Access denied.
Enable host static website request. Redirect request for an object. Homepage HTML error. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Let me try this. See if this works.
What's the origin for the... Let me look at this. Look at the origin for the CloudFront distribution.
So that was a problem.
Is it working? What was it?
Hang on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna just...
That's right.
Confirm it first. Say test 32. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is this. I'm gonna need to fix this weekend. This is a little bit annoying.
What was the problem?
Hang on. I just wanna confirm it. Okay. Cool. That was a problem. So you know how you did this part? CloudFront.
The error page.
You know how you did the error page and redirected it to index.html, and the response code would have been 200.
Yep.
If you go back into S3,
Oh,
there
it was
was
sending it
nothing.
for.
Yeah, it was sending the error page, but there was nothing in the error page. So this was blank.
Oh, okay. Yep. I forgot that we also needed that part as well.
Fantastic. So
I don't.
this is
That's
solved.
great. I don't even know if that's the best way of doing it. I just
Probably not, but
I'm sh-
it will work for now, to be
the
honest.
only other thing I could think of was using an edge function, but that seemed like overkill.
Probably. Yeah, we can just leave it as this for the MVC.
Yeah, maybe
MVP.
Gekdev knows.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was like, either it's an edge function to redirect them to the board with the query string in
Mhm.
index.html, or we just use the error pages.
Right. Yeah. True.
Whatever. I was saying, Gekdev, how to handle these. I don't want to say redirects, but like getting to the board page with the proper query string without using the error pages in CloudFront. If that remotely makes sense. So that one's done. That one's solved.
Yep. Can you keep a track of
Okay, that
these
is the
in Jira,
correct way.
please? Oh, okay.
Is that a ticket in Jira?
Can you possibly have a look? Because it's been a while that I've opened Jira myself. And if you can also add the feature where passcode just gets navigated from tabs and backspaces, we need to include that as well.
Tabs does work though. No?
For Finish, it wasn't working. Maybe it's a browser issue then.
Yeah. What browser do you know? Safari. Well, you're using Safari.
My one is Chrome. I think he was using either Mozilla or
I don't help Safari
yeah,
users. Sorry. I don't help Safari users. Sorry.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Gekdev.
So next thing, what we want to test is when we create a note. 1, 2, 3. Cool. This is all there, and then if we press save, enter passcode, and okay, so now I'm gonna enter a wrong passcode. 3, 4.
Oh, okay, Gekdev. Interesting. I'll look at that. Okay, interesting. You can just add the origin as the S3 bucket. I think we had that earlier and it couldn't get it to work where we're using the S3 bucket and not the website. I vaguely remember that like last year or whatever, earlier this year.
Tori?
Yeah.
Can you put as in a feature on there that we need to remove the timer from this box, As
I
in,
think that is an issue.
Oh, okay. You can put that as an issue then.
Now, you know what? I'm thinking of, I saw it. Yeah. Board and notes saved prompt appearing all the time in index.html.
Oh, that one I fixed. This is the other one where it comes and goes by itself. Whereas the board and the notes one was appearing on load.
It comes and goes by itself on load.
No, so before the issue was there when you load board's page,
Yeah,
that
I remember.
prompt is appearing on load but never goes until you close it yourself.
So you fixed that.
Yes, I fixed that one. This
Okay.
issue would be that we want the user to close it themselves.
Oh, okay. Because I wrote the code where it would disappear on its own.
Oh,
So
alright.
I can just get rid of that if you want.
Front-end guru.
I kind of made it like, I was thinking like a toast message, right? I'm lazy. I don't like clicking close this notification. But I can just comment that code out. You can just get rid of it.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. So that is one thing, and also this toast message needs to come right on the top. So the Z index should be always up of this, and the entire page should be in the background.
So you're saying sometimes it appears below the note? Or, I mean,
so say for example I've got this. Okay, that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
You can. All right, that's an easy one. That's like the one-liner probably.
Yeah. So that'll be great. Just confirming you're logging all this in the Jira, right?
No, not at all. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Even better. Even better. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, I wanted to point this out because Finesh pointed this out.
I'm adding you as like on the tickets. I'm assigning them all to you. Is that okay?
Hey, I have a life, alright? I'm working full time as well. 12+ hours a day. Come on, have mercy on me.
Yeah, sorry. What were you
like, saying how long do you need? 5 seconds, or is it done yet? No, how long? Two more seconds, and I'm like, I quit. Yeah. So Finesh actually pointed this, and I don't think we are doing this at the moment. So you know how we are getting these columns? Corey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
See these, and they're editable.
I think
yeah, me neither. Until Fanesh actually told me that, hang on, are we also saving these? And I'm like,
no,
don't think so.
no. In fact, we're gonna delete those buttons. is what we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
It doesn't even exist.
What buttons? What buttons, Dinesh? What are you
What
talking about?
buns? They're not there, finished. See, they're not there. Look at that, they're not there.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh
but
no!
I think this would be a functionality that we still need to implement.
That's Grumbler version 10.
But yeah, we can so after the probably the internal testing is done, we can come back to this one. Oh, that wouldn't actually make sense because this is a functionality in the base one. So yeah, we need to go back to the development phase for this.
Yeah, that's like another iteration then.
And probably 2 weeks would be more than enough for this one. That's kind of a normal, typical sprint.
Okay.
All right, cool. So
Why is it I'm adding tickets? Where are they going? They're like disappearing. Something weird.
Are you adding them?
Yeah. Being funny. All right.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Back in. No more dev mode, GecDev. Still need to run the CloudFront error rule.
It's the same back in.
Interesting.
Yes, GecDev probably back into dev mode because we missed out this functionality of adding
Really?
columns.
Oh no.
Then that needs to be done, man. So might as well get over with and once and for all move into internal testing.
So we need a. That's gonna be some work for sure.
I know, which is why I think probably 2 weeks would be enough, I guess.
GecDev said, "What about the position of the pen and the duster, the eraser?"
Allow it, GecDev. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it. Come on.
Because have you tried? You can move those around. So
I know. I know we can.
Wait,
Although
so
this doesn't do anything.
yeah, it's just for show, right?
Yeah.
So when you click those colors in that like color palette there, what does that do?
Let's find out.
Does it change the?
Oh, okay. It does this.
Oh, what? You can make dots on them?
Yeah, but
So
no
can
idea
you draw?
why.
Can you draw? Or does it just make circles? No.
Yeah.
Just on the note?
Just a second. I think it's kind of say what's the priority level. So
yeah,
if
priority level.
that's highest, that has this one. And if this is the lowest, then that has basically this one.
Okay. Well, I think you're right.
Anyway. So yeah, back into internal dev mode, I guess. I will get rid of the bucket and make it private again.
GecDev is asking why no cards appear on refresh. That's because they're not saved to the database.
Yeah, they're not saved to the database at all at that moment. But if they should, then we probably have to save the state in the cache or in the browser itself.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like in
So,
local storage?
yeah. because that's how the existing scrambler is working at the moment.
Thanks, Gekta.
Oh, thanks, mate. Really appreciate. Really appreciate. I'm actually really proud, to be honest, that I did at least one project wrong.
Hey, you know, that's how you learn, though, right? That's how we all
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, do you want to do the honors?
learn. Yeah. So today we fixed a CloudFront S3 issue where we were getting a 403. So we set the error page on S3 to match the error page from CloudFront, something like that. I forget, but and we wrote down a list of bugs. I'm still busy laughing at his comment. It just cracks me up.
Right, guys. If you have, thanks for joining, and if you want to see how we do a sprint of the new functionality that we forgot initially, join us tomorrow, same place, same time, and
New task, different task.
brilliant. There
New
we go.
season.
That's